In the vast landscape of the internet, where creativity knows no bounds, one name has emerged, leaving a trail of laughter, confusion, and sheer bewilderment. Welcome, curious minds, to a riveting exploration into the peculiar rise of the enigmatic YouTuber and comedian, Abilina Sabrina. Known for her eccentricity and unorthodox sense of humor, Abilina Sabrina technically has carved a niche for herself in the digital realm, captivating audiences with her peculiar brand of comedy. From bizarre skits
You spend all day on the phone anyhow. Why don't you make a phone call that's gonna help you in your future?
to offbeat vlogs,
2 times a day, 3 times if it's not raining. I'd like to
her content defies the conventional norms of online entertainment. But behind the laughter lies a myriad of questions. How did Abilina Sabrina catapult to where she is with such unconventional content? What is the secret behind her strange and inexplicable appeal? Join us on a journey into the depths of the internet as we unravel the mysteries surrounding the comedic enigma, the untold story of Abilina Sabrina.
So the mutated gene that gives me my red hair, the MC1R gene, actually makes us feel things differently. So thermal pain, like hot and cold pain, we feel more intensely.
Abilina apparently isn't just a YouTuber, but she's kind of a force to be reckoned with on TikTok. Her unorthodox humor has led to multiple videos amassing over 1 million views.
So blue here represents the Jedi Guardian. The Jedi Guardians were the protectors of the Jedi Order, and they focus mainly on their lightsaber skills.
From viral sounds that have infiltrated the app's cultures to videos that people can't resist stitching,
The actor playing the orc had never been told that he was supposed to switch the knife out for a prop, so when he threw it at Viggo Mortensen,
Abilina's influence on the platform is kind of undeniable. But amid the laughter and the stitches lies a side of Abilina's content that many may not be aware of. A darker, more mysterious facet that raises questions about the boundary between comedy and discomfort. Let's explore the nuances of Abilina's humor that might not sit well with everyone. The line between comedy and controversy is a thin one, and Abilina tiptoes along it, pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable in the quest for laughs. Like she might be trying to radicalize children.
Welcome back, children. Let's get out our handy dandy notebooks. Back to your circle and draw teeny tiny triangles right along the inside. These are gonna be the teeth. And there you have it, a landlord.
Some viewers have raised eyebrows questioning the ethical implications of certain jokes and stunts. In this investigation, we'll confront the uncomfortable truths and delve into the shadows cast by the bright spotlight of viral success. So, how does Abilina navigate the fine line between pushing creative boundaries and potentially alienating her audience? Is there even actually a method to her madness, or is the darker side of her content a consequence of the relentless pursuit of internet stardom? As if doing YouTube and TikTok wasn't enough, Abilina Sabrina took her eccentricity to a whole new level this year as she stepped into the ring as an influencer boxer in the highly anticipated Creator Clash 2. But fair warning, this was no ordinary bout. It was a spectacle that left viewers both in awe and shock.
I want to box so bad, it got me riled up. The women's matches were the best matches of the night.
Say it. The event was fantastic, and even though I almost cried watching Sabrina get hit in the face, she's an absolute trooper and I'm so proud of her.
I actually was there, and in the lead up to the clash, Abilina subjected herself to a grueling training regimen that seemed straight out of an action movie. From high intensity workouts to what looked like downright dangerous scenarios, she pushed her limits in ways that left people and critics alike questioning the sanity of the entire endeavor. Like, this can't be good for you.
Oh, I'm starting to think that since Creator Clash, I may have damaged my abdominal muscles, which is why I'm covering them right now.
Oh my goodness.
Because now I'm just bloated all the time, and I pee really easily.
Oh
which
my
I think
goodness.
is a result of getting punched in the stomach over and over. I think it might affect that.
Yeah.
And then came the fight. A clash that would go down in internet history as one of the bloodiest and most dramatic showdowns ever witnessed in the Creator Clash arena.
She was even so happy that she went the distance, as she says, and went all 5 rounds against Jayla Ray.
Abilina, known for her comedic antics, stepped into the ring, fists flying, and the result was nothing short of a spectacle that blurred the lines between entertainment and sheer grit. But as we marvel at the audacity of Abilina's venture into the boxing ring, we can't help but question the darker side of this seemingly thrilling escapade once again. What drove her to take such a physically demanding and potentially dangerous challenge? Is this a genuine pursuit of new experiences, or is it another facet of her relentless quest for internet fame?
is the fight.
Excellent
Wow.
You might not know that before her viral success, before the boxing ring, and before the TikTok stardom, Abelina had a humble beginning that's often overlooked in the grand narrative of her internet journey. Surprisingly, early in her career, Abelina found herself donning the iconic polka-dotted dress and ears as none other at Disneyland. So how did a rising comedian end up behind the scenes of the happiest place on earth, bringing the magic of Disneyland to life? It's a story that adds a whole new layer to the eclectic resume of this internet person. And in a series of candid revelations, Abelina has shared a trove of behind-the-scenes information about her time at Disneyland. From the intricacies of playing beloved characters to the challenges of maintaining the illusion of magic, she pulls back the curtain on the enchanting world that captivates millions of visitors each year. And if you want to hear more about it, I did a podcast with her.
But yeah, once we got in front of the crowd, I was like, all right, I cannot fall to the floor. I have to be a different person.
I was so scared of falling. I'm so happy I didn't fall at all.
At all, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, you know, she was a lot taller than me. She was a lot heavier than me. So she could have gotten me down.
You didn't go down.
No.
I stayed up and I lasted all 5 rounds.
So you won too? You both won?
No.
I didn't win my fight, but I think I'm happy I just went the distance.
You for sure went the distance.
Didn't fall down, didn't get knocked out at all, nothing.
Did you get hit in the face?
I did, and you know what?
Yeah,
I had
it was
a rhinoplasty about 1.5 years ago, so I was so scared.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing that
Y'all
I
helmets?
feel like.
Oh yeah, no helmets,
Yeah.
no headgear.
Yeah.
I just don't know how I feel about like the potential to get hit in the face. Like I can't.
So
very high.
here's
I
the thing:
can't.
when you're like in that zone, I feel like you're not really feeling the pain. It's more like the shock that like somebody's moving you, and it's like 1 second they hit you, and then you're looking this way. That's the annoying.
The thought of like being hit in the face literally has me shaking
Yeah.
right now. Like I think I also have like a fear of like I just would go ballistic.
Yeah, you
if
would.
somebody like it
Yeah.
like I don't like my face being touched. I don't like
But you use that. You use
Yeah.
that to defend and hit them back. Like
Yeah,
when
like
you
the
see
anger.
red,
Mhm.
it helps you so much.
Yeah. And that was my fear as
gosh.
well. You may remember, John, I was saying I don't want to get hit for the first time at Creator Clash.
In your
Of
face.
course I did way many times.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to react. Because you did see some people like look in their face. They're like, oh shit, this is real.
Yeah.
But that was me at CM Boxing Stables training with a real fighter, like, you know, and then I would go home and I never cried, but I definitely wanted to. Like,
You didn't cry at all during your training?
never during my training, but I was like, there was times where I was just like, just because he was so much smaller than me and beating me up, and I was like trying my hardest.
Yeah.
It was like
I have the footage.
truthfully defeating, but it didn't hurt. It honestly, it hurts for like 20 minutes, and then I was like, all right.
I had
I feel like it would
slightly-
hurt my ego. Like
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
can't like
Absolutely.
It's so much of like your mental
yeah.
stamina or whatever as well. Like
Yeah.
like I had, because, you know, obviously I was training a bit longer than you, and so I had the time to really think of like, oh, I got this, I don't got this, I don't got this, and it's so hard to
Yeah,
train
the
when you
mental
feel
toughness.
like you're not gonna do well. Like
Yeah.
I
feel
never
that.
wanted to go in. Like every time that I knew I had to spar, I was like trying to come up with an excuse. I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell Quick.
Yeah, no, Quick's really good at cutting through the bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
He's
like,
like, no, you're not. You're going in there.
You're coming in. You're coming in.
Oh
It's
my
gonna
God.
be great. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
But he hypes you up though, and
He
you
does.
feel
He
good
does.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he
yeah.
really does. He really does.
I'm
yeah.
so glad that he made me, and you know, he usually wouldn't have you spar the week of, but I only had 2 weeks to train.
Yeah.
So, and especially that last day that he made me came in, the guy that I've been training with, he stopped going easy on me. Even my coach had to tell him,
Chris.
all right, yeah, Chris, yeah. He was like, all right, pull his punches a little bit, but that last training session I had with him where he whooped my ass,
That's where you learn.
that's where I got the
Yeah.
game plan for what I was gonna do.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, that was definitely necessary. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
We gotta end this episode
Oh,
here.
he literally
unfortunately.
just
yeah.
signaled me.
Boxing episode.
You didn't even see him. Thank you so much, Sabrina, for coming on here. Where can we find you?
Yeah, absolutely. You can find me at youtube.com/AbelinaSabrina or fanhouse.app/AbelinaSabrina if you want to. That's my @ everywhere. Thank you so much, everybody.
Give her a tip. Leave a tip.
Here's a tip. Follow me on Instagram
Hey.
and TikTok and Twitter and all the above at Kennedy GEE.
Hey, John Ross 93 on Venmo.
And I'm William Haynes. She didn't text back.